I see a lot of players on driving ranges everywhere I go working hard on their golf game, but I don't see a lot of players that really have a plan and know what they're doing. When I meet players a lot for the first time, they tell me that most of the time I hear they want to be more consistent or they want to hit the ball longer, and sometimes that's the case, that is the reality. But a lot of the time I meet players that really don't have a real understanding of what they need to do to their golf game in order for them to shoot lower scores on the course. And the reason for that is that players in general don't keep accurate records of what they're doing. So what I'm talking about is keeping statistical analysis of the rounds you play, tracking the number of fairways you hit, number of greens you hit in regulation, number of putts you have, and some other key stats. There's a lot of free software around now that you can use that's going to give you this information. There's also some stuff where you can pay for it as well. Doesn't have to be overly expensive, but it's definitely worth looking into. Some of the ones that I've seen and used are Shot by Shot, Golf Stat Lab, Decade Golf, and Shots to Hole. All really good statistical analysis apps that are going to help you identify your strengths and weaknesses in your game. Now, the reason we want to do that is that once we know the weakest areas of your game, they're the areas we may want to work on, but also knowing the strengths of your game is going to be great too. Once we've identified the area we want to focus on improving, the rounds analysis are going to help you then track that the area you are investing your time and energy into is actually improving. We don't want to be wasting time on our driving range or practice area working on an area to improve and it not having the desired effect. So we can use these statistical apps to be able to, first of all, identify the area we want to work on. Secondly, we can then track to make sure the practice we're doing and the interventions we're putting in place are having the desired effect on those statistics when we're playing. They're the keys. That way you've got a structured approach to your improvement program and you're almost guaranteed that you're going to get better. So if you're not tracking your stats at the moment, it's something I recommend you have a look into. Like I said, there's a couple of really good apps out there. Go ahead and have a look at some of those. Most of them will give you access to one free round so you can sample what they're like, and you'll be able to get some great data that you and your coach are going to be able to look at and then put together a structured program that's almost going to guarantee you're going to play better. Thanks for joining today. As always, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. I always like hearing from you, and all the best with your golf game.